Good morning.
What's up, guys? I'm back with another video, and this one is gonna be weird, right? But I have to give you guys a bit of context on what I'm going to talk about. So let me just do that real quick. So the video, right, is going to be about it's basically me changing what happened in this one anime called Danganronpa, and I know, like, guaranteed one person is not gonna like it, but like other people might not understand why I would want this to be changed compared to like how it normally like is, how like they showed it basically. So let me just give you guys a bit of context. In this anime, they have a school for gifted and ultimate students. Obviously, each one of them that got in has some ultimate trait or special skill about them that makes them different from everybody else. So there's 16 people that get picked to this class, which is weird because like once they like got in there, they took like a few steps, about like 3-4 steps in, and they can't see anything. Like they end up getting knocked out or pass out in the main hall or whatever, and then later they wake up in a classroom and they have to meet up in the gym with to see all the other students basically. So every year they always pick one lucky student. This one, the lucky student doesn't die. Can't really do that. I don't know why, but yeah, lucky student's not supposed to die. And so there's many different like ultimates, from ultimate baseball star, high school level of course, because this is a high school they go to, and it goes to high school level swimmer, and there's a bunch of other ultimates in between, but again, some are not important compared to others and will not really help them in this school. So most of the ones that are like basically the ones I mentioned are sports related. They could like help if they were in a situation and they need to get out of something, right? Yeah, because if you're stuck in water, you can swim. Ultimate swimmer gets you out. If you're an ultimate baseball star, you need to break something or throw something, you'll be fine. As long as you have a bat or something to throw, you'll be okay. And if you're like an ultimate writer or something, it's not really gonna help you. You're just gonna write like, oh, I need help, or unless you write what somebody needs to do. If you're the last person there, nobody's going to be able to read it. Nobody could really do anything. It's not going to like actually save you in a situation where you might die. Now, again, why did I bring up death? Why did I bring up these ultimates having to save people so they don't die in certain situations? Well, this ultimate school, right, for gifted students, everybody who's special, has a good trait about them, they all are stuck in this school until this game is over. And you might be questioning, okay, what game are you talking about? Or you're just like, all right, you're dragging this on too long. Just tell us what happens. All right. So they're stuck in this school controlled by, I'd say, one person, sometimes more, depending on who's around. And they have to kill each other. If you get away with murdering somebody else or killing anyone in any manner, then you're good. But you have to kill them, get away with it in the class trial, and then you graduate. Everybody else dies. So you could be the only one to graduate, or if you fail to get away with the murder, you get punished and you die. Like that, it's kind of fair, but if you might be thinking, hey, what if we just don't kill anyone? That sounds reasonable, smart. That doesn't work. Terrible, but it doesn't work. If you do not kill anyone, or anyone doesn't kill in the first 3 days, you all die. Because the main person or the headmaster would be bored, and he kind of wanted y'all to kill people. You didn't do it, he or she, but you still didn't do it, so you're dead. It's pretty quick. Yeah, that would be terrible. Now, nobody could really say you could like survive all of them. Most of the punishments you can probably survive, but not really. But that's not the real reason why we're focusing on this. Uh, because like when watching it, as as other as like anime goes, sometimes you're just seeing things and you're just like, why couldn't they do this differently? Now, in this anime, they should have did a lot of things differently. They should have kept certain people alive. Yeah, um, because there's no reason to kill off the most technical person there when everything in the school is based around computers and you're being watched. If the cameras were like disabled by the tech person, you could probably get away or get out and not have to kill other people. But if you kill the tech person, it's kind of like, all right, you just, kind of ruined our chance of getting out of here. Uh, I'm gonna need you to stop. Basically, all of these different ultimates, I could just say them, um, but I'll say them as like I do the different murders and trials. Uh, so basically, right, this idea came from me talking to Karif or Karif, however you want to pronounce it. I was talking to him because he also seen this, and I made a joke about Celeste, which is the ultimate level gambler, I'm pretty sure, and um, I found it funny the way she died or got punished, and it was just like so funny. I'm telling you, if I find the clip of it, I will probably put it in here just so I could like show you guys and so I could see it again as well. And I felt like it was right for her to die because like she was basically the reason she killed in the anime was very greedy, and it's like, no, that's not, you shouldn't live for that. You can't really expect to live and you did something for yourself when everybody else found out like you were kind of ghost for a while. So yeah, you're not really going to make it out of anywhere alive. Um, there's other ultimates, ultimate level, murderous fiend, Jesus Christ, ultimate level programmer, ultimate level singer, I'm pretty sure, lead singer, um, ultimate level baseball player, like I said, swimmer, um, bike gang leader, I'm pretty sure that's one of them too, um, and there was someone else, I forgot. I don't know if they said their ultimate. There's ultimate level detective. I'm gonna see right now. Is there anyone I'm missing? High school level fashionista. Okay. And this one didn't have an ultimate, right? Nope, this one doesn't have an ultimate. But this female Sakura is the one strongest human alive. That's their thing. I don't know if that's not really a ultimate, but like I guess it does make you different because you're a strong female that can knock anyone out if if you wanted to. I mean, hey, there's no point in really like going against that. If you saw how she looked, you would not want to fight it either. Like I'm telling you that now because like you probably think you could take it on from what I'm saying, but like this person is just buff. This female is just crazy buff for no reason, and that's just wild. Uh, there's other people as well. Wait, I'm pretty sure I said all the ultimates already. Um, and then there's another ultimate despair. Okay, so there's two ultimate despairs. They're both sisters. One of them dies, of course, in the anime. Of course. Like betrayal is something that's easily found here. So I, I'm gonna have to put some type of betrayal in this as well, cause like it is kind of funny when they did that. It was. I honestly enjoyed it. So for the first person to like die right off the bat, probably on the second day, just so then it's not so obvious. Um, the first murders are usually people that like you would be attached to early, but not really feel anything afterwards, because it's like I didn't really like that person or what they did or tried to do. So right off the bat, we could just kill off, one of the ultimate despairs, because why not trigger the other one, make them work harder, and that would be pretty funny. But the person to do it would have to be like someone that we also don't care about. So Murkuro Ikusaba will be murdered by Mondo. I'll just let you be murdered by Mondo. Mondo is the ultimate bike rider, Mondo Owada, and he the background on Mondo, he was trying to go against his brother to be the bike leader, and then his brother ended up dying because Mondo did something risky, and his brother tried to save him, and it didn't go well. His brother ended up getting hit by a car, didn't make it out of the hospital, and ever since then, Mondo has not really forgiven himself because he was never able to, like, be a man and do the right thing or, like, accept certain things, which kind of makes sense for him to kill off one of the ultimate despairs, because even if you don't know about them, if they seem like they're very confident, he probably would be the person to say, you know what, I'm gonna just kill you. And again, it's not because I don't like Mondo. Mondo's cool, but like sometimes he just deserves it. If you think about it, it's like you killed your brother. That's terrible. And then you did it just to be a leader or something that you're not there for. So that's terrible. But hey, that would not go well anyways. He would probably admit to it after a while. He would talk a little crazy because again he is hot-headed from that, and yeah, he wouldn't really make it anywhere if we gotta like talk about it. He's not really going to live. So moving on, moving on to like the class trial, he would admit it, like I said, and that would just go easily, I guess, because it's the first trial. It should be easier than others, and progressively get harder later. This one, I actually enjoy this next murder, like the second one. Again, this is me making stuff up, me making it the way I would like to see it. So if somebody does get mad, Kevin, I'm looking at you. Karif, I'm looking at you. It's not my fault. They just kind of deserve it in my eyes. Like you can't really look at me and say, hey, this person shouldn't die. Like I will think otherwise unless we agree and we're talking about Asahina or something. Cause she doesn't deserve to die. She's
I guess we'll have to take a rain check.
just such a nice person, and if she dies, it's kind of like, why would you do that? It make no sense. Um, so this second murder will kill off Celeste. Celeste will die. And why would Celeste die? She's greedy. She wouldn't really care too much about others. Like, as long as she's getting something out of it, she'll feel better. So this would be more of a struggle to kill her, but not really. Um, and the person to kill her would be Sakura, the buff female I was talking about. Now, why would Sakura do this? Sakura is a person who's more like again, being the strongest female alive, basically great at martial arts or something like that. You end up wanting to help people, do good things, which is what this character was, always trying to do good for people, not really for people who are greedy and self-centered, but because Celeste is self-centered, this would probably trigger Sayaka to like, or Sakura to say, I'm gonna have to end you off because like I don't like your energy. So like anyone probably would, if you don't like somebody's energy, you're going to either distance yourself from them or just kill them off, which is the easier way than just hearing about them. And Sakura, as well as Mondo, would also probably admit to it later, but in this situation, it's like people would understand why, but like her punishment would probably be like something very hurtful. Like she would probably have to watch her friends die or something like that, and then like she would just run in and take their spot. Like that's how it would probably be. I'm not sure, but that would be something like it. Even though she's strong, she cannot handle everything, and if all of her friends are in danger, she would possibly have to save one of them, and that would hurt her even more than just not being able to like, um, or just having a regular punishment and getting killed. She would feel more pain from doing that. Uh, that was just enjoyable to me. So like I got rid of the good one, which is the second trial, which is not really greedy. It's for the people, so that'll be fun. I know if someone's gonna be mad at that. I know who it is. Don't look at me, bro. I'm telling you. Kind of meaningful to some people. So it would make sense, but then it's like, no, I don't really want you here. And being that she's the closest one to the main character, which is Makoto, which was the lucky student this year, he's not gonna die. Can't. It's not possible. And then there's Sayaka, who, as the most popular student, a great singer and stuff. As we can see, when someone's a great singer and they're in that area with a bunch of people always getting hyped up, popularity, they tend to forget the people who were there at first. So in like this whole, after like the first two murders and stuff, everybody's just like worried, tired out and stuff, and Sayaka would not be in her normal state of where she's going to like, just perform for people, be okay, and be that exciting person on stage. So her stage would end up being bloody because she's dead. Now who would be the person to kill Sayaka? Now I'm pretty sure this is the same exact way the first murder went in the real show, or anime I should say, but like it would be better for this to happen later, so then you could know more about these characters. Like Sayaka, you wouldn't really know more about her because she's dead. She dies first off in the first like anime as she tries to fight Leon, and Leon would be the one to kill her again. Leon is also a hothead. He's a great baseball player, so even if, Sayaka did try to go at Leon, if Leon has something that's related to a bat, like probably like a hard stick or just like find something anywhere, basically he'd be able to use anything, but like with his strength and like the amount of energy he puts into playing baseball, he could use that to defend himself and basically not get away with the murder, but like get out of this situation not dead. So, yeah, knowing more about Leon would be cool because he did want to change. He wanted to end up being he didn't want to be a baseball player. He was forced to by his parents. Kind of sucks. But he wanted to get more into something else. I forgot because it's not there for long. Uh, so with him killing off Sayaka, he is not really too good under pressure. So I'm sorry, Leon. You'll end up getting punished as well. Not that different. Same way as he did in the anime. And so as we go to the fourth killing, because again, there's probably like five, and the last one is supposed to be the other sister. So as the fourth killing happens, this would be a double murder. Kind of weird for them to like find it out, but they'll get it. I don't really have little faith in the few characters that are alive, because Byakuya is smart. Toko is not dumb, but like she'll follow Byakuya, so she'll have a positive influence ahead. Uh, Asahina doesn't really get along with Toko and Byakuya, so as long as her, Chihiro, and Makoto stay around each other, that'll be a good little group of theirs. But even so, Makoto has to be on the other side as well to like make sure everybody is still together at some point. So with these three characters that are in this situation, Yasuhiro, Hifumi, and Kiyotaka. With those three, they'd end up having problems with each other. Yasuhiro not too much, but he would get annoyed by them arguing so many times. But so the two that die would be Yasuhiro and Hifumi, unfortunately, because Yasuhiro is actually a great character. You would love to see him around. He's funny, even though he looks like he's high and hangs with Snoop Dogg most of the time. But like he is a great character, even though he's supposed to be like the ultimate fortune teller, and he would not be able to tell what in the world's going on because this is not how it works. Um, Hifumi would die because he would always want to not really see anime, but like the other side of anime, hentai and stuff like that. He would want to be into that, and it's weird. He does make fan fiction stuff, so I guess that would be okay for a little bit. But I feel like you should have died earlier, kind of. Um, but yeah, he makes fan fiction, so even though it's not that interesting, the other characters, it would end up being weird. So Kiyotaka would be the one to kill them, right? Because Kiyotaka does not like slackers. Yasuhiro doesn't really he doesn't really pay attention. He does sometimes, but other times he just messes up a lot. And it could be annoying and you would want to yell at him. You wouldn't like him that much. But at the end you just see that he is not trying to be that way. He's just under pressure and acts different. So with that, it's like sad to see him go away, but you always need like a sad thing to like hype up the ending. So Kiyotaka would be upset with Hifumi because again, doesn't like slackers, doesn't like people who are not on time, and this dude's literally just sitting here making fanfics. I would not want him around either. But like I don't know how he would organize this death because like him killing one person is just crazy, but like two people, that's a bit far. But he would probably be able to do it just because of that motivation. Like they're slacking, they're not supposed to be this lazy, they have to do something or we're never getting out of here. Like that kind of drive in his mind would probably lead him to doing this. And if anything, he would probably kill them in different areas just to stretch out the time so they don't find out that other people are dead. And the limit is you can only kill two people. So he basically met the limit, and now he has to just get away with the murder, which he wouldn't because Kiyotaka is not a person to really lie. He would want people to tell the truth, but again, after Mondo killing someone, he does go crazy and start acting completely different from his original character, which would lead him to probably do the stuff that Mondo did a little bit, like killing people, but then it's just like he wouldn't really see it as a problem until after. So, sorry Kiyotaka, sorry Yasuhiro. Y'all both are going to die. One of you to somebody else, and the other to an actual punishment, which might end up being looking better but not as sad. You would feel bad that, again, somebody who wants everything to be organized and correct to die, but I mean, if you kill somebody, you kind of get punished. It's in the rules. Can't really change that. And he would not want to change the rules. He follows the rules, so this makes sense to him. As those three get killed off, which is very sad because I actually like Yasuhiro, and he is one of the survivors from last time, but you can't really keep everybody. Um, the only people to really survive and be out, like live, would be Oi Asahina, my favorite, of course. You can't die. She would only survive because like she is involved with the class trials, but she's not. She is like a person to kill, but like she wouldn't do it unless she had a reason to, unless she was like really connected with one of the characters. And being that she didn't have that connection with anyone yet besides Makoto, it would be way easier than, just saying, uh, hey, we're gonna have Asahina die because, Sayaka did die. So I'm not doing that because, Asahina is a strong person, a strong black female. She needs to stay alive to, you know, be that person and be the person that could cheer up other people if needed. And plus, like, why would you not want somebody like that alive? That kind of sucks. Just saying. But yeah, she's very important, not only to me, but like other characters would need her around. Uh, Toko would be alive, kind of because she followed around other people that were alive. It's because she wasn't really involved in anything bad. But even though like her alter ego, aka Genocide Jack, would probably kill off any female, I think. No, she kills off guys. Uh, yeah, any guy that's basically not Byakuya could have died to Toko, but I don't think anyone would trigger her that much unless they were to go against Byakuya, which means Asahina would die, but we're not killing Asahina. Uh, and Chihiro, the tech person, stays alive this time, because we would need them to like find out how to get through all of this tech savvy stuff, and that seems like the only person that could do it with the help of Byakuya and probably Makoto if he paid attention to that. But with everything going on, I'm pretty sure he would be looking for Kyoko, which is another survivor that was just not involved with anything because she was also trying to find out more information. So Chihiro and Kyoko would both be like more focused on getting out and fixing everything while everybody else is trying to stay calm and not die, even though 9 bodies were caught, or more. Yeah, nine bodies were caught. That would not help, but it's something. And as normal, they would kill off Junko. Can't let everybody die for nothing. So, yeah, that would basically be how it goes. I'm pretty sure Asahina would agree with me because, like, that's literally the only. Asahina, Chihiro, like, Chihiro doesn't deserve to really die. Like, it's a nice. Like, these nice people don't deserve to die because they always wanted to, like, do good. But then some of them had to because we got too many people here. So we can't really let you survive. Gotta gotta do what we gotta do. Can't really save you here. Uh, but yeah, that's basically it.